Hey guys, it is me, Kisama Unlimited, and today I'm doing my top 10 favorite match winners in the game. Overall, people know that I'm a match winner collector, but so far, because the two most recent match winners have been leaked, and so far I believe that there are 27 match winners that exist in the game. The thing about me that I love about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is I love cards that have over-designed looks. And the best way I could describe it is, as a kid, one of my favorite cards in the game was Luminous Soldier. And Luminous Soldier, what made me love that card so much as a kid was that I thought it was so well designed. It was so over the top. So when time went on and I saw the match winners and I saw how detailed they were, and some of them had good background history that went on with them, that made me like them even more. So as the saying goes, as me treating them equally, this kind of throws that out the window because I do categorize most of them on different levels than the others. If you guys would like to see me do another top 10 favorite next month or top 10 best, please like the video. It's greatly appreciated. 800 likes would be the goal. And yeah, I will see you guys with another top 10 hopefully next month. She looks like she's a part of the Demise, King of Armageddon archetype, and at the same time I love her background because that background has been used before. I like her little gremlin skull guy on her shoulder. She just looks like she's like a greeter of death. I just even like that name, Queen of Fate Eternia, like she's the queen of all fate, like she's the one that you have to answer to. I may never hold her or have her, but I will always respect this card and wish that one day I can grace its presence.
Surprise, motherfucker! It's hard, motherfucker! You lie, motherfucker! Wrong size, motherfucker!
My number 9 is the Twin Kings, Founders of the Empire. This card I actually got from Mike, aka Yama. The Twin Kings, for me, what made me really open my heart to it was because when the World Championships came out for the Twin Kings, it was for Italy. And for the one thing that people may not know about me is that I am Italian and I am Belgium. Since I am Italian, so I kind of said, wow, this is like the Italy match winner. I'm Italian, so this makes this card even more like meaningful to me. This card also reminds me, I know that this is so out there, not many people will, almost nobody will get this, but this card also reminds me of the old PlayStation 1 medieval game where there were those two guardian dogs for Return of the Graveyard, and they would just go invisible and they would like hurt you. I don't know, I just feel like they remind me of that. And I feel like that's how they would fight. They would just like, they would be statues, they'd come alive and they would just turn into these spirits that would just like penetrate you and just hurt you and burn you. If you see the background, Grandopolis is supposed to be holding Las Vegas. And I think that that is so unique, and Grandopolis is the first match winner to have the stat of something like 2,800 attack and 3,500 defense. And I also think that that's really nice. I'm a really big fan of this design. When I first saw Grandopolis, I said, wow, this is a card that was based so well off its surroundings and what it was based off of. And I look at Grandopolis and I say, wow, you are literally the epitome of a world prize card. And it just looked so beautiful. When I first saw Grandopolis, I was like,
I sure do love Quacker's cereal.
Hey, bushes don't walk. Nice try, Quackers. You know Quacker's cereal is...
Shut the fuck up and hand over the cereal box. I need that UPC code. Quackers, you're acting crazy. I'll show you, fucking crazy.
I am a sucker for ghosts. I am a sucker for ghosts. An armament is a spirit coming out of a jar with 4 fucking swords, and his face is like, and at the same time he has blood and ghost heads, skulls flying all over, and I'm a sucker for skulls. It just, I'm a sucker for horror flicks, and Armament of the Lethal Lords embodies everything that I think is so cool. I've seen only one person that has ever documented this card, and I would kill to be in his shoes to have such a badass card. This card looks so beautiful, and already being able to knock out shit like Grandopolis and Twin Kings in my mind, and just be like, wow, this card like trumps cards and match winners that I legitimately have. EX6, me and this card go back, and he is the only match winner that's on the list now that I don't have. He's my favorite match winner that I do not have. EX6 and me, I have made so many jokes with EX6. Me and EX6 just go back, and I think that he is so cool. EX6 is just basically the embodiment of the Grim Reaper, and I like him, and all my inside jokes along with him make me love this card, so I've got to give it to EX6. You're my favorite. Agiba, going back, I didn't actually have such a big connection or love at first sight with Agiba. Agiba actually turned out to be one of the ones that I actually didn't really like. He was like in the same boat I had Tyr and King Landia the Goldfang, and I don't know, I just was not a big fan of Agiba when I saw him. Agiba reminded me of a PlayStation 1 character called Zarek that was the main villain that was able to resurrect the dead and basically had a similar staff and trident as Zarek did. I know Zarek and Agibas were different, but I perceived them and viewed them as basically being like the same type of way of doing that, of resurrecting. And I also just said, like, you know, in this realm, like, of Agiba, if he was just like animated and he'd be this cool monster guy, he would basically be the one that would resurrect things and basically have like zombies like all over the place going, ooh, and I think that that is so cool. I know that I think way too much into it, but I don't know, I think Agiba as this card like Zarek that could bring back and resurrect, and I think that it's just so cool. Now, this legendary Dragon of White is the super rare. A lot of people back in the day when I first went after this, because this card has such a beautiful story with me that I love it so much. My friend Pika Power 22, it was the biggest Seto Kaiba Blue Eyes fan I ever met, and he was just like, oh my god, you know, like, I would hate you if you had something like the legendary Dragon of White, and I'll just be so angry at you. So I said, why don't you do this with me? Come with me on this journey, save up $450, and we'll buy him together. And exactly what we said we did. This card and me wouldn't have bonded as much if I didn't get it with Pika Power 22. We basically got it together, and he made a video about it as well. It was just such a meaningful thing that me and my best friend at the time acquired a card that was just so, like, rare and so like sought after, and still to this day this version of legendary Dragon of White, the super rare, is over $1,000. And looking back, me and my friend are like blood brothers. We're like, we have legendary Dragon of White. Stardust Divinity. Stardust Divinity is my rarest card, but yet again, just because it's my rarest card doesn't mean it's my favorite card. The story that I got of Stardust Divinity was that my friend Victor at the time wanted to buy it, and I cut him off, and I bought it instead. The funny thing is with Divinity is when I first saw him and I saw that he was like $1,000, $2,000 card, I said to myself, I'm like, I can't see me having all the match winners because this one would be such like a road bump for me. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I could buy this one. But by my friend Victor pushing me, I was able to buy it, and ever since then, I was just like, now I took out the biggest roadblock of them all. If I was able to do this, I could do all of them. So it just basically led me down as the match winner fiend that I am today. So thank you, Victor, for attempting to buy this card and for me cutting you off.
I can see the whole of time and space, every single atom of your existence, and I divide them.
My number 2 favorite match winner is the first match winner that I have ever gotten. and that is Chimera, the Master of Beasts. Around this time frame, it all goes back with this card. Chimera, if I would ever tell anybody that would ever attempt to want to become a match winner collector, it would be to get Chimera. Chimera is only around $40, $50, and he is the cheapest match winner to acquire. But Chimera, what happened with me is I bought him, and I knew he was a prize card, and I held him, and I just saw something in this over-designed creature and said, wow, this card is so beautiful, so unique, I need to have it. And when I had it, I felt so special, so empowered by having Chimera. I bumped into the Lady Gaga song like Marry the Night, and I kept saying, come, come, Chimera the night, and I fell in love with this card. And it's thanks to this card that I have the others today. And I just have such a special place in my heart for Chimera. When I first saw Testament of the Arcane Lords, I saw this beautiful spellcaster, and she looked like a god in my eyes. I thought that that card was so badass, and Testament was the first match winner that I threw like $250 at. I was just like, take my money. I need that card. You're the one that's coming home with me. And when I first got Testament, I felt like this was this beautiful object. Testament is my favorite because I just look at her and I just see just a beautiful over-designed statue that I say, wow, if I was told that I could only have one match winner and keep only one, it would be such a hard decision for me, and my heart would break saying goodbye to all the rest, but Testament would never leave.
Thank you. Whoa!
Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me rant on and talk about my nonsense being the match winners, but overall, I love so many of them. People are going to be like, what about Victory Dragon? But Victory Dragon ain't rad to me. So yeah, leave your comments below of what your favorite match winner is. Don't forget to like the video if you haven't already. Match winner is a very under-the-radar thing. Not many people know about them outside of just Victory Dragon or when a Worlds comes out and then forgets about them in 2 months. And like the video if you haven't already. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I hope you guys all have a great day and a better tomorrow.